Hello everyone and welcome back to Jasmine's Crazy Cat Tarot. And today we're looking into the very suspicious death of Huguesdelaplaza. He was found deceased on June 2nd, 2007. And up until this day, there's been no justice. I think it was put down on the autopsy or cause of death that he committed suicide, but the crime scene did not look like a suicide at all. So what we're going to do is just try find the factors behind his death and see if Spirit can give us any insight into the situation. And let's just see what comes out. So we'll start with the mermaid cards. And we will ask, what are the factors behind Huguesdelaplaza's death in 2007, June 2nd, San Francisco? What are the factors behind his death? We have soul cage, rescue, escape from captivity, and restriction. So this could be something to do with a love interest, but with soul cage, he could have felt like there was a cage, a wall between him and his soulmate. This could have been some sort of a forbidden love or something to do with someone else making him feel restricted, or something was restricting him, yearning, longing for someone, undesired separation, pining. So I feel like either he was pining for someone that he couldn't have or he wasn't supposed to have, or this could be someone else pining for him because it looks like she's trying to kiss him and he's kind of looking away. So maybe someone felt like Hugues was not returning their affections, but he was the object of someone's affection. So let's see. What are the factors and causes behind Hugues' death? The man. Okay. So this man could represent Hugues, especially with the Ace of Hearts. This is a love offer. So he could have been giving a love offer to someone that he couldn't have, or he could have been receiving a love offer. Maybe a man was not happy. This could be someone who is with someone else and that person finds out about it. We have the crossroads in reverse. So a wrong decision, a wrong turn was made. Okay. Someone could have turned on Hugues, literally. What are the factors behind Huguesdelaplaza's death? Please and thank you. We have lovers, So this is pretty on the nose. Spirit is saying what Spirit is saying. This is to do with a lover, either an unrequited love or interest, or he could have been being with someone he shouldn't have been with, and their other lover found out. For example, hypothetically, main female. So we've got a man and a main female. So let's ask the true crime cards. What really happened to Huguesdelaplaza? What really happened to Huguesdelaplaza? Please and thank you, Spirit. What really happened? Okay. Couple in reverse. Okay. Destructive. Memories. Tyrant in reverse. And liar in reverse. Do I have all these in reverse? No, I don't. It's kind of half and half, split and split. So half and half and something split. A couple could have split up and they felt like Hugues was the reason for this split. This could have been someone there was no love lost to it. Someone maybe from his past, or with memories in reverse, this could be a new love, and this new love, this passion destroyed a romance. So in order for this to take flame, another flame had to be put out. Tyrant and liar in reverse. I feel like this is telling me that something is true. And the opposite of a tyrant is a good ruler, a respected ruler, leader. So this man could be someone well respected in the community, possibly even someone, that Hugues respected if he knew him. But the memories in reverse is telling me that he probably didn't know whoever this was, and someone was acting on impulse and through passion. This was a crime of passion, is what I'm picking up, because someone thought Hugues was the reason that their relationship was destroyed. So let's get some tarot. Let's ask what happened. We'll ask these ones. So what happened? We have the Chariot, and we also have the Four of Wands in reverse. Tension and turbulence. Something was hurried and someone was unprepared. Yeah, so someone could have showed up unannounced, all fired up to Hugues, and all hell could have broke loose in Hugues' home. Okay, so Spirit, angels, ancestors, what happened to Huguesdelaplaza? Please. Whoa, that's far too many. The Empress in reverse, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. So someone could be very hardworking, very respected in the community. They could be very dedicated to their work. Let's see, we have the Chariot again. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. So release, optimism, and recovery. So someone was healing from a heartbreak and was getting fulfillment, new inspiration. So this could be unexpected help. Someone could have showed up to offer some unexpected or unwarranted help to Hugues. This could be someone that he had a heartbreak with in the past, but it could be an ex, someone he forgave for breaking his heart, or vice versa. So someone could have showed up with the intention to help. Let's see, King of Cups and the High Priestess in reverse. So this is interesting. We have the High Priestess in reverse and the Empress in reverse. So Hugues could have had bitter women, jealous women. There was hidden motives here. So I feel like someone showed up with the Chariot here. Someone showed up to Hugues' place, his house, his apartment, wherever, with hidden motives. And it could have been a woman, a bitter woman, who is very dependent. And with the lack of inspiration here, this could be someone who was upset that Hugues had a new muse and this person felt left in the dust, left behind. But the King of Cups here, this is the partner card. So there could have been two bitter women fighting over Hugues, or he could have been in some sort of love triangle. There could have been drama, confirmation when it comes to his love life. So let's see, what else have we got? We've got the Ace of Swords in reverse, tyranny. So this is interesting, tyrant in reverse. And yeah, someone showed up under the guise of being responsible, respected. Someone could have said they want to have a heart-to-heart. And it could have been a creative pursuit with the star, because I did see when looking up Hugues before going into this reading that he was a sound engineer. So he was very inspired and he inspired others. Very creative, I meant. So yeah, he was feeling inspired. So that's why I feel personally he did not kill himself, in my opinion, all alleged. I'm just looking at the cards. But with the Ace of Swords in reverse, this could be a conversation, communication gone wrong. Someone came under the guise of communicating, collaborating, having a heart-to-heart, being understanding. And something went wrong here. Someone could have had ulterior motives. Someone could have said, hey, I'm coming to collaborate with you, but in the background, they had a bone to pick with Hugues if they felt like he was in the way of their relationship, or if he did something that this person didn't like in the past, or, you know, the near past. So maybe he pissed someone off not long before this happened because someone was acting on impulse. This is a crime of passion. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, this is lack of wish fulfillment. So someone came kind of under the guise that they would, you know, have some sort of success with something, but this conversation, this meetup, this agreement was not a success. I feel like the King of Cups went back on his word, and it could have been to do with a main female figure in their life. So let's see why this happened, and then we'll get some emotions and tea, and we'll ask the dictionary. So we have the Two of Cups in reverse. Yes, this is to do with love, relationships, love and relationships gone wrong, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. So yeah, a love offer taken back, and communication gone wrong, and a love gone wrong. So yeah, there was drama in the love life. So why did this happen to Huguesdelaplaza? Why did this happen? Please and thank you, Spirit. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse again. So yeah, look, double confirmation. This is the same card, different decks, both in reverse. Are these all in reverse? Some of them are, except the Wheel of Fortune. So good luck. Someone had good luck at his misfortune, if that makes sense. So putting him down. Yeah, charity. Someone came with the offer of help, charity, support, networking, money, wish fulfillment, and they turned this upside down. They pulled the rug from under Hugues. So yeah, okay, so most of these are reverse, but there are a few exceptions to the rule. The Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, that's significant. Exceptions to the rule. Five of Pentacles, financial recovery. This could have been a collaborator, and he thought this was an opportunity to make money, but this was actually hidden motives, because someone felt like he messed with the wrong person, the wrong relationship, the wrong woman. The Ace of Cups. This is new love. The Ten of Cups. So yeah, someone felt like Hugues got in the way of their happy family, their happy love life, their happy home, and turned it upside down. So someone wanted to turn the tables and pull the rug from underneath Hugues. So we have the Page of Cups. This can represent communication, and the Hermit. So yeah, I feel like this was Hugues at home doing his own thing, and you know, he was happy being single. I think he didn't necessarily want all this drama, but maybe drama or chaos was attracted to him, or he didn't realize what he was getting himself into in one way or the other. Let's see. And yeah, my eye was drawn to this demonic in reverse. I feel like this person is not a typical monster, but something brought out the monster from within them. So they were so angry, so passionate, that they nearly became a different person and took all their rage out on Hugues. So let's see. We're gonna ask what happened, and then we'll see what the tea is. Whoa. Yeah, so that was a big knock. So a knock on the door. Rat-a-tat-tat. And as they say with knocks, demons, you know, they can knock, but you have to invite them in. This was someone that he at least felt comfortable enough inviting into his sacred space, his home, his place of comfort. And they turned the tables. They pulled that rug on Hugues. So what happened to Hugues? And why? I love you. Yeah. He got involved with the wrong person, messed with the wrong relationship. What happened to Hugues? Please and thank you, Spirit. What happened? And back of deck, we have shocking news. So yeah, someone could have called up Hugues, knocked on his phone. Love child. So someone could literally have a family, someone could have children, and they felt like Hugues was being a homewrecker of sorts. So there was shocking news. Someone could have found out about this, and they could have went to Hugues' place and all hell broke loose, but they were acting on impulse. They're not usually like this, but they got so angry and they took it all out on him, losing sleep, living in the moment. Yeah, so I feel like Hugues was just doing his own thing, living in the moment, trying to have fun, be free. But now someone's losing sleep about what they did, because maybe they thought Hugues was trying to steal something or someone, but I feel like he was just happy doing his thing. Maybe he was not aware of the background, the context behind something. So someone could have got shocking news, but I feel like maybe Hugues would have been shocked to realize what he'd really got himself into. So yeah, this could be something new that he got into. So let's see, we have fake accounts and rejected. Yeah, so someone felt rejected, and yeah, they wanted to get their own back, get revenge, or, you know, show him how it felt. Put the shoe on the other foot. A shoe could be significant. What's the tea behind the death of Huguesdelaplaza? Please and thank you. Legal issues, jackpot. Yeah, this could have been money related, and someone could have come under the guise of being a networker, a collaborator, but they had ulterior hidden motives. Running, someone's running from justice, running from the truth. What's the tea behind Huguesdelaplaza's death? Please and thank you. Reflecting. Yeah, someone's not big enough or mature enough to reflect. Someone was living on the moment. They wanted to win a competition. They felt like they won the jackpot into you. Yeah, so this is over a lover, and there's a scorned lover who took their passions and frustrations out on Hugues because they felt like Hugues was winning, so they had to put the shoe on the other foot. They could have wore someone else's shoes, is what I'm picking up. Cock blocking, 100%. This is like a third party situation, and his love life was messy and dramatic, and yeah, someone had a bone to pick with Hugues. Let me get a few of these and then we'll go to the dictionary. We have control tactics in reverse. Yeah, so someone flipped the script on Hugues and they said, well, you think you're in control, you think you're winning, let me come and put the shoe on the other foot. What were we talking about? Okay, so what we're going to ask, someone could be keeping silent about this. A cycle was completed. Someone's beliefs were exposed. Someone saw right through someone else. Someone could have been looking through the windows. I don't even know what I'm asking. And now it's all falling. So yeah, we all fall down. Like someone didn't even know what they were going to say once they showed up to Hugues' door. They just knew that they wanted to dominate him and be in control. They didn't want him to be in control. They didn't want to be the loser. So they came and tricked him essentially in order to gain control over him. Will Hugues get justice? Will his case be solved? What will break the case? We have growth summer in reverse. Maybe something in the winter time could be significant, but he did go missing in the summer. Not missing. He got murdered in the summer, June. I'm hearing heat waves, glass animals. Anything else? Will Hugues ever get his justice? We have fate, detours, divine intervention in reverse. Yeah, so I feel like fate and luck was just not on Hugues' side. And, you know, this could be a family affair. There could have been an affair involving a family and someone wanted to play God, literally. Someone played God with Hugues. And yeah, I feel like they just ended any growth that Hugues could have had by stopping him in his tracks. So they literally could have stopped him in his tracks. Stocks could be significant. Yeah, and he was shocked and they were shocked. We have until death, tear us apart, contracts, career, commitments. Yeah, so I feel like someone thought he was in the way of their commitment. So they kind of came under the guise of contracts, career, money. So they wanted to gain his trust so he would let them in. As I said, with demons, they can knock. You have to invite them in. So he invited them in, and that's when they dominated him and took control. And they're still running from justice to this day. And they're not allowing their guilty conscience to get the better of them. Maybe this is someone who thought that this was for the greater good, especially if it was for their family, per se. They're willing to go to any lengths to protect what they have, what they've grown. Background energy, thoughts, isolating. So I do feel like there is a man who goes to a dark place when he thinks about what happened, because maybe he was involved and, you know, he thought it was very unlike him. This is creeping out. We have photo or screenshot, photo proof. So I feel like someone could have called him on the phone first, or, you know, there could be some sort of evidence on digital format. So let me get the dictionary. I've seen 2222. Confirmation. Hopefully justice will come, but balance needs to be in order. Someone wanted to regain the balance, so they had to take Hugues out of the equation. Huguesdelaplaza. What's significant about his death? Any tips or hints about the person that did this? Jawline. Look at their jawline. They could be jaunty, swaggery, Jasper. There's Jasmine. This J page opens very often. Jealous. Someone was very jealous. A jealous jerk. Jenny could be significant. Someone put Hugues in jeopardy. He put himself in jeopardy by opening that door. Jehovah's Witnesses could be significant. Jesuit, Jesus, Jew. So religion is significant to this person. A padded envelope. Someone could have had something to give to him. A jailbird. Someone doesn't want to go to jail. A jackboot. So a large boot could be significant. A jackknife. I don't know what was used to kill Hugues or, you know, used on him, but that could be significant. Jackpot. And we have jackpot there. So jackpot, double confirmation, money. Someone came under the guise of money. A jackhammer. Yeah, someone was speaking rapidly and someone jabbed him suddenly with force. And they were a jackass. They were laughing when they did it. And Jerry could be significant. A jersey. And tiredness after a long flight by jet plane. So this person could be from a rich social group. They travel frequently. But this could also signify that Hugues travelled frequently because he was French, of French descent. Jawbreaker. So someone literally could have punched him and then jabbed him very suddenly with a knife, you know, unexpectedly is what I'm getting. One last page, Spirit. Uphill. This was an uphill battle. Upheaval, a violent disturbance. Someone came knocking on his door to cause a violent disturbance. Someone was very upfront, frank and direct. And someone wanted to turn Hugues' world upside down, upended. And maybe justice is upcoming, imminent. Updates could be coming, upbringing. So a child could be significant. Someone had a status or has a status to uphold. And I feel like Hugues unwittingly opened this door. He was trying to unwind. And yeah, someone felt untouchable. And yeah, I feel like this was very unlucky for Hugues that he opened this door. This was untimely. He died before his time. It was unsuitable. So if it was his choice, this would not have been the most suitable time for him to die. He did not want to die. Upholstery could be significant. Carpets, curtains, uppercut. So yeah, punching, and a fight, uproar. Someone was very upset. An upshot, there was a consequence. Upstart. So this person could be an upstart, a high position, sudden wealth. Yeah. Uptown could be significant. I'm hearing Uptown Girl, Billy Joel. And urge. Someone had the urge and they went with their urges and took it out on him. Yeah. They could be from the US, the USA, or Soviet Socialist republics. They could be political, usurped. They took possession of something without right or by force. Yeah, they usurped. They usurped Hugues, and they came and put the shoe on the other foot and turned the tables on him. Wow. So this person requires the utmost respect. A womb could be significant. So they literally could have children with someone that Hugues was with. Someone wanted to put their ego to good use. They could have a certain way of speaking. And yeah, someone feels like usufruct, right to use and profits of another's property without damage. So yeah, someone thought that Hugues was taking their property, so they had to come and teach him a lesson. And yeah, look, upset, knock. And yeah, they came in, caused a quarrel, distress, and they upended Hugues' life. And they feel like they have one-upped him now. They've won, and this truth is untold. But they're not untouchable, even if they think so. Because evidence will develop freely. And yeah, maybe Hugues' death came at a very untoward, untimely time. But I feel like justice may come at a very untoward time for this person. So all we can do is hope and pray that justice and God will see to it that justice will come. And I just seen another orb. I want to think this is Hugues' energy, and he is hoping for justice too. So thank you so much for being here. Let me know down below what you thought, what you think the cards may mean, what are your theories. If you have any more questions or true crime suggestions, let me know. I'll add them to the list. Thank you so much for sharing your energy, spending your time with me, and I hope to see and connect with you again in the next one. Until then, goodbye and God bless. Mwah.